2024 Porsche Taycan Turbo GT versus 2024 Mercedes AMG E53 Hybrid, a high-performance comparison. The 2024 Porsche Taycan Turbo GT and the 2024 Mercedes AMG E53 Hybrid are both high-performance luxury cars, but they take very different approaches. Porsche Taycan Turbo GT. All-electric, offers instant torque and blistering acceleration, with a rumored 0 to 60 miles per hour time of around 3 seconds. Track-focused, designed for handling and performance on a racetrack, with stiffer suspension, aerodynamic upgrades, and a focus on driver engagement. Higher starting price, likely to be significantly more expensive than the E53. Mercedes AMG E53 Hybrid. Plug-in hybrid, combines a powerful gasoline engine with an electric motor for good acceleration, 0-60 mph in around 4.3 seconds, and some electric-only driving capability. Luxury sedan, more comfortable and practical for everyday driving, with a spacious interior and a smoother ride. Lower starting price, likely to be tens of thousands of dollars less than the Taycan Turbo GT. Here's a quick comparison table. Feature: Taycan Turbo GT. Powertrain. Performance: 0 to 60 miles per hour, 3 seconds. Focus: track focused. Starting price: higher. Feature: Mercedes AMG E53 Hybrid. Powertrain: plug-in hybrid, gasoline engine plus electric motor. Performance: 0 to 60 miles per hour, 4.3 seconds. Focus: luxury performance sedan. Starting price: lower. Choosing between the two depends on your priorities. If you prioritize pure performance and handling, and want an all-electric driving experience, the Taycan Turbo GT is the better choice. If you prioritize a balance of performance, comfort, and practicality, and want the ability to drive some distance on electric power, the E53 Hybrid is the better choice. Porsche has revealed a new flagship for its electric Taycan range. Called the Turbo GT, it is the most powerful and quickest accelerating Taycan yet, and with a top speed of 190 miles per hour, it's the fastest. 2. What's more, the Turbo GT is available with an optional Y-Sack pack. This cuts weight by removing the rear seats and sees the Taycan gain a fixed rear spoiler for the first time. While the regular Turbo GT weighs 165 pounds less than the Turbo S, adding the Y-Sack pack lowers the total weight by an additional 154 pounds. The middle variant in the high-performance Mercedes-Benz E-Class range, the Mercedes AMG E53, has been overhauled with plug-in hybrid technology and as much power as the old V8 E63. It calls into question the future of the flagship E63, given the E53 has V8-like levels of performance, and reports in Germany claim there will not be a new model to replace Mercedes-Benz outgoing V8 petrol-only version. Australian showroom arrival timing for the E53 is yet to be confirmed. If it comes to Australia, it would be a sedan only, as the new E-Class wagon will not be sold locally. New Turbo GT for both variants is Attack Mode, which is enabled with a press of a button on the steering wheel, or by pulling a paddle behind the wheel. This unlocks the full power, some 1,108 PS, or 1,093 horsepower and 1,340 Nm of torque, or 988 ft-lbs, for 10 seconds. Powering the new E53 is a revised version of its predecessor's 3.0-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder petrol engine, now developing 330 kilowatts per 560 Nm, up 10 kilowatts per 40 Nm. But it is now matched with a 120 kilowatts per 480 Nm electric motor integrated in the transmission for system outputs of 430 kilowatts per 750 Nm in normal driving, or 450 kilowatts during short bursts of race start launch control mode with the AMG Dynamic Plus pack optioned. It is a match on power for the outgoing 450 kilowatts per 850 Nm E63's twin-turbo V8, but down on torque, with a 9-speed torque converter automatic transmission and variable 4MATIC plus all-wheel drive. Mercedes AMG claims a 0 to 100 km/h acceleration time of 3.8 seconds for the quickest 450 kilowatts E53 sedan with every option ticked, and a top speed of 280 km/h, or 250 km/h without options. Porsche says the Taycan Turbo GT accelerates to 62 mph, 100 km/h, in 2.3 seconds, which is 1/10 quicker than the Turbo S. Tick the box for the WESIG pack, and this time falls another tenth to 2.1 seconds. Porsche also says the Turbo GT is quicker to 124 mph, 200 km/h, with a time of 6.6 seconds, or just 6.4 seconds for the WESIG pack, some 1.3 seconds quicker than the Turbo S. Without the AMG Dynamic Plus package, and only 430 kilowatts, the 0 to 100 km/h time is 4.0 seconds, with 1/10 of a second added to each time for the wagon body style. Compared to the previous E53, the new model's 3.0-liter engine benefits from a new turbocharger with higher boost pressure, revised software, and extra cooling. The 21.2 kilowatt-hours, usable capacity, battery pack is mounted under the boot floor, and is claimed to be capable of up to 101 kilometers of electric driving range at speeds of up to 140 km/h. The battery can be recharged from 10 to 80% in about 20 minutes at up to 60 kilowatts DC, with 11 kilowatts AC home charging capabilities also available. Both models of Taycan Turbo GT benefit from a host of lightweighting measures and aerodynamic improvements. Porsche says total downforce for the WESIG model is 220 kilograms, while improved ceramic brakes are obvious thanks to their calipers painted in Victory Gold. Speaking of victories, Porsche says a pre-production version of its new flagship Taycan holds the Nürburgring lap record for both series production electric cars and four-door cars with any drivetrain. The time of 7 minutes 7.55 is some 26 seconds quicker than what Porsche had previously managed in a Taycan Turbo S. The new Turbo GT also now holds the series prediction EV lap record at the Laguna Seca racetrack in California, with a time of 1 minute 27.87. There are 4 levels of regenerative braking, capable of recuperating up to 120 kilowatts, including an automatic setting, and a one-pedal mode that allows the car to come to a full stop by lifting off the accelerator alone. AMG has stiffened the body shell for the E53, with a front brace between the suspension strut mounts, a thrust field under the engine, and extra struts from the side members to the rear of the car. Standard fitment is steel spring suspension with adaptive dampers in Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus modes, plus wider tracks than the regular E-Class, and rear-wheel steering with up to 2.5 degrees of rotation. Further WESIG pack weight saving includes the removal of the floor mats in the cabin and trunk, lighter glass, a single charge port instead of 2, and a sound system that lacks its rear speakers. In place of the rear seats, Porsche has installed a carbon storage compartment, while the front seats are lightweight carbon buckets. Lastly, the top speed has been increased to 180 mph for the Turbo GT and 190 mph for the Turbo GT with WESIG pack. The GT is available now and priced from $230,000. The brakes measure 370 by 36 mm up front and 360 by 26 mm at the rear, with 4-piston front and single-piston rear calipers, aided by an electromechanical brake booster claimed to better blend the regenerative and conventional disc brakes. There are 5 regular drive modes: Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, Smoothness and Individual, plus Electric, and Battery Hold, the latter maintaining the level of charge in the battery by using the petrol engine more often. The optional AMG Dynamic Plus pack unlocks the full 450 kilowatts output, plus larger 390 by 36 mm 6-piston front composite brakes, red brake calipers, and electronically controlled locking rear differential, and dynamic engine mounts. Inside, there is a choice of 2 front sports seat designs with leather look and microfiber upholstery, a Napa leather steering wheel with drive mode controls, AMG-specific menus for the superscreen infotainment system, including a lap timer, red stitching, and unique trim inserts. Available at launch in Europe is an Edition 1 model, with white matte or gray gloss paint, black stripes, 21-inch wheels, black and carbon fiber exterior trim, a car cover, and yellow highlights on the seats, seat belts, and floor mats. The 2024 Mercedes AMG E53 is due on sale in Europe later this year. The regular E-Class lineup is due in Australia in the coming months.